Long Island medium Theresa Caputo has reportedly suffered a heart stroke and is currently hospitalized. This comes as yet another shocking turn in her life, following a series of family conflicts, legal battles, and personal hardships over the past few months. Theresa has been under immense stress, dealing with the separation from her children, her ongoing disputes with ex-husband Larry Caputo, and health issues within her family. Her recent cancer diagnosis had already taken a toll on her, and now, with this heart stroke, her condition seems to have worsened. Sources close to her reveal that she had been feeling overwhelmed and had shown signs of exhaustion in the past few weeks. With her ex-husband battling cancer, her son Larry Jr. facing financial troubles, and her daughter Victoria dealing with personal struggles, Theresa was carrying a lot on her shoulders. Theresa is currently receiving medical care, and doctors are monitoring her condition closely. While her family has not made an official statement, some reports suggest that her daughter Victoria and other close relatives have rushed to the hospital to be by her side. Fans of Long Island medium are expressing their concerns and prayers for Theresa's recovery. Many believe that the constant chaos in her personal life has contributed to her health deterioration. Theresa Caputo, known for her psychic abilities and deep emotional connections with people, has always been seen as a strong and resilient woman. However, this health crisis serves as a reminder that even the strongest individuals can break under pressure when burdened with too much. Will this medical emergency bring her estranged family together, or will it further complicate her already tumultuous relationships? Fans and well-wishers are hoping for a miracle recovery and a peaceful resolution in her personal life. However, Theresa Caputo has been sharing her gift of communicating with those who have passed on for over a decade, offering comfort and healing to audiences worldwide. Her live shows combine personal stories, explanations of her mediumistic abilities, and delivering messages from departed loved ones to audience members. This event at the Clemens Center promises to be an inspiring and moving experience for attendees. As the lights dimmed in the historic Clemens Center, an air of anticipation enveloped the audience. Attendees from all walks of life had gathered, united by a common hope, to reconnect with loved ones who had passed on. Theresa Caputo took the stage, her presence immediately comforting. Throughout the evening, Theresa moved through the audience, delivering messages with compassion and clarity. Tears flowed and smiles emerged as attendees received validations that their departed loved ones were still present in their lives. One attendee, Jane, had been longing for a message from her late mother. When Theresa relayed a specific childhood memory, known only to Jane and her mother, it brought a sense of peace that words couldn't describe. The event was more than a show, it was a transformative experience. Strangers left the theater feeling connected, not only to their own loved ones, but also to each other, bonded by the shared experience of healing and hope. However, it was a chilly autumn afternoon in Long Island when Theresa Caputo walked into a small, family-run cafe. She had just finished a meeting and was looking forward to a quiet moment with her coffee. The cafe was cozy, filled with the smell of fresh pastries and the soft hum of conversations. As she waited in line, she felt a familiar sensation, a sudden chill, followed by an overwhelming sense of urgency. A spirit was reaching out to her. She turned her head slightly and saw a woman sitting alone at a table by the window, staring at her phone with a sad expression. Theresa hesitated for a moment. She always tried to be respectful when approaching strangers, but the feeling was too strong to ignore. She took her coffee, walked over, and gently said, "I don't mean to intrude, but I'm a medium, and I feel like someone is trying to reach you." The woman's eyes widened in surprise. "A medium? Like Long Island medium?" Theresa smiled. "Yes, I don't always do this, but I'm getting a very strong presence. An older woman, possibly a mother or grandmother. She's mentioning a blue scarf. Does that mean anything to you?" The woman gasped and covered her mouth. Tears welled up in her eyes. "My grandmother, she passed away last year. She always wore a blue scarf. Theresa nodded, feeling the spirit's energy grow stronger. She's telling me she's proud of you. She knows you've been struggling and wants you to stop doubting yourself. She's with you always. At that moment, the woman broke down in tears but smiled through them. I've been debating a big career change. I was just thinking about her this morning, wishing she could tell me what to do. She just did, Theresa said warmly. The woman wiped her tears and laughed softly. I can't believe this is happening. Theresa reached out and squeezed her hand. Trust yourself, that's what she wants you to know. As Theresa left the cafe, she felt a familiar sense of peace. She had done what she was meant to do, deliver a message from the other side, right when it was needed the most. However, it was just another day on set for the Long Island Medium crew. Cameras were being adjusted, lights positioned, and Theresa was getting ready for an interview. The team was used to her abilities, but today felt different. As she adjusted her signature blonde hair, she suddenly froze, her eyes widening, as if she were listening to something no one else could hear. Guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta say this, she blurted out, turning to one of the camera operators, Joe. Do you have a grandfather who passed? Because he's standing right behind you. Joe, a skeptical but loyal member of the crew, chuckled nervously. Yeah, but I don't really believe in this stuff, Theresa. She smiled knowingly. Doesn't matter if you believe, he's still here. She tilted her head, listening. He's showing me an old pocket watch. Does that mean anything to you? Pale. He had one. He used to let me play with it when I was a kid. Theresa nodded. He says you still have it, but it doesn't work anymore. Joe swallowed hard. Yeah, I keep it in my drawer. He says, fix the watch, kid. And he wants you to know he's proud of you, that you made the right decision about whatever this big choice was recently. Joe blinked rapidly, trying to suppress tears. He had just turned down a job offer that would have taken him away from his family. He hadn't told anyone yet. The entire crew went silent. Even the sound guy, usually unimpressed by readings, lowered his boom mic, watching. Theresa exhaled. Okay, I had to say that. Now, are we ready to roll? The camera started rolling, but the crew wasn't the same. In that moment, they were reminded why Theresa's gift wasn't just a performance, it was real. However, Theresa Caputo, the Long Island medium, is famous for her ability to connect with spirits, primarily those of departed loved ones. But can she communicate with animals? While Theresa has not claimed to be an animal medium, many psychic mediums believe that animals, like humans, have souls that continue to exist after they pass. Some pet psychics claim to receive messages from deceased pets, conveying their love and presence to their owners. Given Theresa's strong connection with the spiritual realm, it wouldn't be surprising if she could also pick up on animal spirits. Lisa had always loved her golden retriever, Max. He had been her best friend for 12 years, comforting her through breakups, career struggles, and the loss of her father. When Max passed away peacefully in his sleep, Lisa was devastated. Months later, she attended one of Theresa Caputo's live readings. She wasn't sure if Theresa would connect with her or if the reading would focus on human spirits. But suddenly, Theresa paused, looking straight at Lisa. Did you recently lose a dog, a golden retriever? Theresa asked. Lisa's breath caught in her throat. Yes, she whispered, her eyes filling with tears. Theresa smiled. He's coming through strong. He's showing me a red ball. Did he have a favorite toy? Lisa nodded. Max's favorite toy had been a red rubber ball. He wants you to know he's still around. He keeps showing me your couch. Do you feel like you see something out of the corner of your eye? Theresa asked. Lisa gasped. Yes, sometimes I swear I see him in his usual spot, but when I turn, he's not there. Theresa nodded. That's him, letting you know he's okay. He's happy, still watching over you. And he wants you to stop feeling guilty about that last vet visit. You did the right thing. He felt your love until the very last moment. Lisa burst into tears, but they were tears of relief. She had always wondered if she had made the right decision. Hearing that Max was still with her in spirit gave her a sense of peace she hadn't felt in months. Though skeptics may doubt such experiences, many pet owners believe their beloved animals never truly leave them. And maybe, just maybe, mediums like Theresa Caputo can help bridge that gap between worlds, human and animal alike. However, Theresa Caputo sat in her reading room, her signature blonde hair perfectly styled, nails polished, and energy buzzing. She had done thousands of readings, but something about today's session felt different. The woman sitting across from her, a nervous brunette named Melissa, clenched a tissue in her hand. "Okay, honey, so I gotta tell you, I have this strong energy coming through," Theresa said, pressing her hand to her heart. "It's a woman, very loving, but she left suddenly. Does the name Laura mean anything to you?" Melissa gasped, her eyes filling with tears. "Laura was my sister. She passed away 3 years ago in a car accident." Theresa nodded, a chill running down her spine. She's showing me a silver bracelet. Do you wear something of hers?" Melissa shakily lifted her wrist, revealing a delicate silver chain. "She gave this to me on my birthday. I never take it off." A warm smile crossed Theresa's face. "She knows," she says. "Tell Melissa I never left her side." Melissa let out a sob, clutching the bracelet. "I miss her so much. I've been wondering if she was okay. There was so much left unsaid." Theresa's voice softened. "She's telling me she hears you. Every night when you talk to her, she hears it all. And she's showing me a pink rose. Did she love pink roses?" Melissa wiped her tears, nodding. "She had them at her wedding. It was her favorite flower. She wants you to know she sends them to you in spirit. Every time you see a pink rose, it's her way of saying, 'I'm with you, sis.'" The reading continued, filled with validations that Laura's presence was still strong in Melissa's life. By the end, Melissa was smiling through her tears, her heart a little lighter than before. As she left, Theresa exhaled deeply. "That's why I do this," she whispered to herself, sending a silent prayer to Laura. Somewhere on the other side, Laura smiled back. "Hello, lovely viewers. Welcome to my channel. I am Mina. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.